has her clothes and her books and her board at Wareham in the winter. She can travel daily on the trains in the summer. Well, that's what it all works out at.
It's a great deal of money, Miranda.
Well, you can't keep a girl at college for nothing. We made it quite plain to her mother when we took the child over that we would see that she got a good start in life, and that's what we are doing.
She'll need at least 2 new dresses. I'll go over to Mr. Watson.
Now, Jane, you are not to be extravagant. She's got plenty of things that'll let down. That may be Miss Dearborn. She said she might call in.
Wish I was coming with you, Becky. But you don't like school, Emma. You hate learning lessons. You don't have to learn anything at college if you don't want to. And I shall miss you so much. We shall see each other in the evenings. No, we won't. You'll be so busy studying you won't have time for me.
It wasn't Miss Dearborn. It was Abijah. He's brought a telegram.
Well, open it.
What?
Well, she'll have to be told. You better do it, Jane.
Oh, no,
It ain't easy, I know, but you got a softer way with you. There's no use putting it off. She's got to be told sooner or later, and the sooner the better, in my opinion.
Look, why don't you ask your father again? I have asked him 100 times. He says I've had enough education already. I expect I shall go into a decline. Mother says the Perkinses have a habit of going into decline. Oh, Emma. Yes, of course, Aunt Jane.
Emma, dear, there's something I want to say to Becky. Could you run along home?
Oh, of course, Miss Jane. I'll see you tomorrow, Becky. What's the matter? It's not something I've done, is it?
No. No, dear, this just came from your mother. I'm so sorry, my dearest. I'm so very sorry.
I can't believe it. Little Myra. She was only 5. Only 5 years old. Oh, why did she have to die? If only I could have seen her just once before.
Well, I guess it was very sudden. You might not have got there in time. But you must go to your mother now, dear. Comfort her all you can. We'll get Mr. Cobb. Drive you over there tomorrow.
You're so kind to me, Aunt Jane. As if you knew what I was feeling.
I do, my dear. I, too, lost someone, even though it was a long time ago.
Was it somebody you loved very much?
We were going to be married. I was only 19. Don't suppose you can imagine me being 19, can you?
What happened?
He died just before. He's a soldier. He died of a gunshot wound in a hospital down south.
Oh, Aunt Jane, I'm sorry.
I was with him when he died. I got there. I got there in time to put my arms around him and give him a home to die in. Well, now, get some things packed for you.
You'll see things brighter again in a little while, Becky. I know it's hard on you now, but as you go through life, you'll find there's sad things as well as good things that we has to bear, but somehow we bears them. You know, Becky, we has to think as how maybe things might not have been so easier for your little sister when she growed up. She may have been spared a whole lot of sorrow. It ain't easy for your mother to raise up that whole big parcel of children.
I feel so selfish. I've been enjoying myself. Well, most of the time. Well, Mother...
Now, you got no cause to think like that. Your mother wants you to go away so that you could better yourself. Now, don't you spoil it for her. You just keep on doing what she planned for you. Then, like as not, someday you'll be a big help to her. Now, you just think on that.
I'll try.
I'm sure you will. Be a great treat for your mother to have you at home for 3 days. And then I'll come pick you up. And you can watch me sling out the papers all the way back to Riverboro. What do you say about that?
I'd like that real fine. Thank you, Uncle Jerry.
All finished? Good. And upstairs to bed, and I'll tell you a story.
I'll put them to bed tonight, Becky.
Oh, Hannah!
No!
But I promised them that I would.
You'll be gone tomorrow. It's no good doing things they're not used to.
Hannah, it's the last chance. I'm gonna...
Best let Hannah do it, Becky.
You can help Mother. There's plenty of work down here. Come on now. Hurry them along, Jenny.
Good night, Jenny.
Come on.
Good night, Mark. Good night, Becky.
Come on, that's enough now.
Night-night, Fanny.
Come on, that's enough.
Becky, you'll remember to thank your Aunt Miranda for the money, won't you? I don't know how I could have paid for Myra's funeral without it.
Mother, there's something I wanted to say to you.
It ain't more trouble, is it? I couldn't
no,
bear
of course
it.
it isn't. I only wanted to ask you, would you like me to come back here?
Come back.
Yes.
Becky, I couldn't keep you. I can't even pay the interest on the mortgage this year.
But I'd earn my keep, really I would. That little bit of land by the potato patch. Well, I'd keep extra chickens on it. And I'd help you grow more things. You look so tired, Mother. I just want to be useful to you.
Oh, we manage all right as we are, Becky. John sends us over a bit of stuff now and then from Cousin Anne's farm, and we manage on what we grow here.
I wish I could have seen John on this visit.
I was grateful to Cousin Anne for taking him. She boards him for looking after a little bit of land, and she lets him read his doctor's books in the evenings.
Is John still hoping to become a doctor?
Yes, but I reckon it ain't much more than a hope.
They're almost ready.
Oh, I'll just go and say goodnight to them.
Well, let me do that.
I can manage, Becky.
It must seem dreadful for you now without little Myra.
It's one less mouth to feed. Besides, we've learned to do without things here.
Hannah, would you like to take my place at Aunt Mirandy's? After this term, I should be finished school. I don't have to go to Wareham Academy. Aunt Mirandy always wanted you, and it's only fair you should have your turn.
No, thank you, Becky. Mother couldn't do without me.
But I should be here.
I don't want to go back to school at my age. I can read and write and cipher. That's enough for me.
But it must be so lonely for you.
No, it isn't. There's going to be a singing class and a social circle in Temperance after New Year. Now I'm grown up, I shall go to them. I've got a friend who'll take me.
All the same, it doesn't seem fair.
You go to Wareham, Becky. You needn't worry about me. I like this place.
The curriculum is very intensive, Rebecca. And quick as you are, it'll need enormous effort and concentration to graduate in such a short time.
But it won't matter if I do, will it, Miss Dearborn?
Oh, no, it won't matter. Not to the authorities, that is. But why must you? Your aunts are prepared for you to stay the full term.
It's my mother and Hannah and John and all the children. I'd forgotten until I went back how hard things are for them. The sooner I start to teach, the sooner I'll be able to help them.
Well, so long as you don't make yourself ill, that'll help nobody.
Becky, where are you? Becky, I can go. Mother says I can go. Oh, Miss Dearborn.
Good morning, Emma. I take it you persuaded your parents to let you go to Wareham after all, is that it?
Oh, it would have been so hard to be parted from Becky. Now we can share a room at college. Mother's given me ever so many things to furnish it with. Oh, wouldn't it
You
be
have
fun?
nothing better to do than scream the house down, Emma Jane. You can just help Rebecca unpick these tucks.
Well, I would, Miss Mirandy, but I promised Mother I'd help her pack for me. Bye, Miss Dearborn. Bye, Becky.
She's thoroughly spoilt, that girl. Her mother never makes her do a hand's turn.
Oh, you've a lot to do, Miss Sawyer. I won't stay any longer. Do come and see me sometimes, Rebecca, whenever you're home.
Of course I will. And thank you so much for all you taught me at school.
I'm glad I was able to start you on the road to knowledge. Goodbye, my dear. And good luck.
Goodbye, Miss Dearborn, and thank you.
We've arranged for Rebecca to travel daily in the summer and only board at Wareham in the winter. That way it'll be cheaper.
All ready to go, Miss Brandy?
Jeremiah, when you get to the station, make sure that she doesn't leave any of her luggage in the cart. She's scatterbrained, that girl.
I'll see through it, ma'am.
For land's sakes, ain't you ready yet? You've had the whole morning.
I found some other papers I thought I ought to take. Was Emma here yet?
No, she's waiting in the cart.
Have you got the money for your stamps, dear?
Now,
And
Jane,
writing
don't you
paper?
start her. We'll never get her out of here.
I got it. I think I got it.
Becky, what's
Emma
your thing?
Jane, you get back in that cart. I'm not coping with you as well.
Oh, but it's important. Mr. Ladden's here.
Who?
Mr. Ladd, he's carrying something that looks awfully exciting. Becky, I think he's brought you a present.
I did not, but nobody seemed to hear.
I'm not surprised, all that noise going on.
I won't delay you. I just stopped by to deliver these, if you don't mind, Miss Sawyer. For Miss Rebecca Rowena Randall, with my compliments for her use at college.
Thank you.
For Miss Emma Jane, the rich blacksmith's daughter, something both useful and ornamental.
Oh, thank you.
Mine's not soap, is it?
No, but if you want some, I'm sure my aunt can supply it. Well, goodbye, young ladies. I shall expect to hear good reports of you.
Goodbye and thank you.
Miss Jane, Miss Sawyer, please don't bother. I'll see myself out.
Fancy him bringing me a present as well.
Emma Jane, don't you dare undo that parcel now. The train will not wait. Now get on with you. Rebecca, you sure you got everything?
Yes, I think so.
Well, if you haven't, it's too late now. Come
Bye,
on.
Rebecca, dear.
Oh, goodbye, Aunt Jane.
Take care
Oh,
of
for
yourself, won't
mercy's
you?
sake, you're
That's
not
right.
going for a missionary.
Right, dear.
Now, you remember just to do as you're told and don't get...
You can put them parcels in the back with the rest of your stuff if you want to.
Oh, no, I couldn't. They're much too precious. I can't imagine what mine is. Doesn't feel like anything I can think of.
I believe mine's books. I do hope so.
Oh, Becky, you aren't going to read all the time, are you? We are going to have some fun as well.
Of course we are, you goose. I think Wareham's gonna be wonderful.
A little over to you. That's right. Now for Mr. Ladd's books and your fire screen, and we're all finished. There. Now I guess we look real homelike.
Oh, Becky, it's so beautiful. Don't those curtains Mother made look lovely? Just think, it's all our very own, and no one can come in unless we ask them to. Which dresses should we wear tomorrow?
I've only got a blue or green, so I haven't much choice. You wear your prettiest. Come in.
Hello, you two. I thought I'd come and introduce myself. I'm Huldah Meserve. My room's 2 doors away.
I'm Rebecca Randall, and this is my friend Emma Jane Perkins.
Didn't I see you two on the train?
Yes, we came in from North Riverboro.
We saw you too, but you were surrounded by boys.
Aren't they stupid? But they will gather round me. I simply can't stop them. Treat them like dirt, but it doesn't make the slightest difference.
I expect it's because she's so pretty.
Well, you're quite pretty yourself. My, isn't your room cute? You've decorated it so nicely. Oh, I like that screen. It's too elegant for words.
It was a present from a rich friend. He gave Becky those books over there.
I don't know how you managed to get this good room when you're such new scholars.
Oh, we were told someone had to go in unexpectedly. That's why it was vacant.
Oh, I expect the great Max found out you were bookish and got it for you.
Who's Max?
Miss Maxwell, haven't you met her yet?
No, but I'll be seeing her later today.
She'll be your English and Latin tutor. She's supposed to be very clever. Writes, you know.
Right. Do you mean books?
Suppose so. I never read any.
How wonderful.
I don't call her wonderful. I call her stuck up. She's only good to her favourites and doesn't pay the least attention to anyone else. Still, I only have one more year here, and when I get back home, I shall just be elegant and have a salon.
I should like to have a salon.
Will you two be giving any parties when you're here?
Shall we, Becky? You may if you like. I can't afford to.
Well, I'll invite you to mine now and then so you won't feel out of things. Bye.
What is a salon, Becky? Oh, Emma.
I have read the specimen essays you submitted.
They're not very good, I'm afraid. I had them fastened with an old shoelace at home to show what I thought of them. I can write poetry easier and better, Miss Maxwell.
Yes, I noticed some of your poems were included in your portfolio. Did you think these were good?
Not so very, but it's hard to tell all by yourself. Mr. and Mrs. Cobb always said they were wonderful, but when Mrs. Cobb said she thought mine were better than Mr. Longfellow's, I was worried because I knew that just couldn't be true.
You were right and your friend's wrong. Judged by the proper test, these are pretty bad.
I knew you were going to say that. I think I really knew all the time. So I must give up all hope of ever being a writer.
Don't go so fast. Although they don't amount to anything as poetry, they show a good deal of promise in certain directions. You have a natural sense of what is right. A sense of form, poets would call it. In fact, when you have something to say, I think you may write very good verses.
Then may I write more poetry, just to amuse myself?
Of course you may. It'll help you to write better prose. Now, for the first composition, I'm going to ask all the new students to write a letter giving some descriptions of Wareham and a hint of the school life.
Shall I have to be myself?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean a letter from Rebecca Randall to her aunts at Riverboro wouldn't be very interesting if it's a real letter. But if I could make believe I was a different person altogether, writing to someone who'll be sure to understand everything I said, then I think I could make it nicer.
I think that's a delightful plan. Whom will you suppose yourself to be?
I like heiresses very much. Oh, of course, I've never seen one. But interesting things are always happening to heiresses, especially the golden-haired kind.
And to whom would she be writing? Her father?
Oh, no, her father's dead now. But she has a guardian, the best and kindest man in all the world, and his name will be Mr. Adam Ladd.
Mr. Ladd? Do you know him?
Oh, why, yes, he's my very best friend. Do you know him, too?
Yes, he's a trustee of the school and often comes here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, I'm not going to let you suppose any more, or you'll tell me the whole of your letter and I shall lose a pleasant surprise. You've a long and intensive course of study in front of you, Rebecca. I want to help you all I can.
Thank you, Miss Maxwell. Miss Maxwell?
Yes?
One of the girls told me you wrote books yourself. I wonder if sometime you might allow me to read one of them.
Why?
Well, I know I have to become a teacher in order to earn my living, but I thought as you were a writer as well as a special kind of teacher...
You might find out how to be both. Later on, Rebecca. We'll see.
Thank you, Miss Maxwell.
Read that last little bit again, will you, Mother? Now, what newspaper did you say she was writing for?
It's not a real newspaper, Jeremiah. It's just the one they print at the school.
Well, all the same, to be writing for any newspaper after she's only been there half a year. I always said Rebecca weren't like no other girl I ever seen. What else she have to say?
Mr. Ladd is a trustee of the school, but he hasn't been to see me. If you meet him, dear Uncle Jerry, tell him I'd like to see him and to thank him for my beautiful books, which have been of so much help in my studies.
That'll be the parcel I seen him give her.
Miss Maxwell, my teacher, says she's very pleased with me. But I'm not nearly the cleverest girl in the school by a long way.
Who says she ain't clever?
Nobody said it. She said it herself.
Oh.
If I were clever, I could pay off the mortgage and make Mother happier. I'm so tired of that mortgage, I think I should recognize it in the dark.
Crying shame a young girl like that should be so worried.
But I'm happy, really. It's only my underneath thoughts I tell to you, because I know you understand. Tell dear Mrs. Cobb the pillowcases are wearing splendidly. And my best love to you both. Your friend till death, Rebecca Rowena Randall.
If that ain't a fine, real letter, I never heard one. Mother, you put that away in the Bible where it'll be real safe. Your friend till death, Rebecca Rowena Randall.
Hey, girls, have you seen my Latin grammar?
Huldah, I wish you wouldn't burst in like that. You've made me make a blot on my essay.
Oh, well, I expect old Max will think it's marvellous, blots or not.
I haven't seen your Latin grammar, Huldah.
Oh, well, I expect he'll turn up somewhere. Do you like my new costume?
I think it's lovely. So smart, you'll turn everybody's head with that.
I rather think I turned a new head today.
Who?
No, not one of the boys. I'm tired of boys. In fact, I think I'll give them all back their fraternity pins. I've decided I prefer older men.
All right, Huldah. Tell us who you've met.
He was in Mr. Mawson's room when I went in to ask about my grammar. A complete stranger to me, but absolutely elegant and so handsome.
I expect he was somebody's father.
No, he wasn't. He was too young for that. Anyway, looked at me every minute I was in the room. I was so embarrassed.
You'll just have to start wearing a mask pretty soon, Huldah, if you're going to have any peace.
I can't help it, can I, if people notice me? I didn't ask to be born pretty, so there's no need to be jealous.
Becky. Oh, heavens, I've got to see Miss Maxwell now.
Miss Maxwell told me I should find Miss Rebecca Rowena here.
Mr. Ladd, I knew you were in Wareham, but I didn't think you'd have time to come and see us.
I'm on my way to a meeting of the railroad directors. I couldn't pass by without seeing you. My, you've grown. You're almost up to my shoulder. This'll never do. How will Mr. Aladdin get on without his comforting little friend? He doesn't like grown-up young ladies in long trains and wonderful fine clothes. They frighten and bore him.
Oh, Mr. Aladdin, it'll be some time before I'm a young lady yet. Don't give me up until you have to.
I won't, I promise.
I'm so pleased to see you. It's been such a long time.
And shall we take advantage of Miss Maxwell's fire to sit down and talk? Is it a hard journey? The road to knowledge?
Sometimes. There's so much to learn, I can't take it in all quickly enough. And then there's letters from home. Aunt Miranda isn't well again. And we've still got that horrible mortgage to pay off. Still, as soon as I'm through college and can earn my living as a teacher, then perhaps everything will come out right.
Things have a way of coming right, if not always as quickly as we hoped. Let me show you something.
Oh, how pretty she is. Who is she?
That was my mother when she was a girl. She died when I was a small boy. Life was very hard on her. She knew poverty quite as great as that of your mother.
And now you're rich. It's too late.
Yes. Everything that's come to me since, success and money, would have kept her alive and happy. Now it seems useless because I can't share it with her.
I'm glad I know. But I wish she could have lived to see you grow up strong and good. My mother's always sad and busy. But once when she looked at my brother John, I heard her say, he makes up for everything. Now that's what your mother would have thought if she'd lived. And perhaps she does as it is.
You're a very comforting person, Rebecca. Tell me, who's the young girl with the pretty red hair, very citified manners? She escorted me through the grounds just now. Do you know whom I mean?
Huldah Messer. She's from North Riverboro.
Don't form yourself on her, Rebecca. Clover blossoms that grow in the fields beside Sunnybrook shouldn't be tied in the same bouquet as gaudy sunflowers. They're too sweet and fragrant and wholesome.
Oh, for mercy's sake, Jane, pull yourself together. Sitting there like a wet week isn't going to help us out of our trouble.
Well, it's come as such a shock. Does the lawyer really say we're going to lose $100 a year?
Well, it's in the letter, plain as plain. I don't suppose the firm wanted to go bankrupt. I guess we ain't the only people to suffer.
I don't see how we're going to manage.
We'll make shift somehow. Well, we'll have to live more on what we grow. We won't starve. Not on potatoes and greens and a bit of fish and meat twice a week.
But what about Rebecca? There's her school fees to be paid. There's her clothes to be bought. I don't see how we're going to afford to keep her at Wareham.
Her fees are put by, and they'll be sent when they're due. As for her clothes, she'll just have to make do with cast-offs and cut-downs.
Poor Rebecca.
Look, there is no call to pity her. She's done without before. If she complains, you can say that it's my meanness.
Oh, no. No, it'd be better to tell her the truth. She's older now. She'd understand.
She has got enough to worry about with her schooling. No, Jane. We'll skimp. We'll get by somehow. But Rebecca must not know.